Imagine an empire built not just on beauty, fame, or influence, but on investment pipelines, hedge fund money, media conglomerates, and financial networks so vast they could rival those of Fortune 500 CEOs. Today, we dissect the rise of Kim Kardashian, revealing the powerful, wealthy, and often hidden figures whose capital, strategy, and influence helped build her $4 billion empire.
I have the best advice for women in business. Get your fucking ass up and work. It seems like nobody wants to work these days.
That's so true.
You have to surround yourself with people that want to work.
Because the truth is this, Kim Kardashian isn't simply a celebrity mogul. She is a financial ecosystem, a system with investors, with institutions, with shadow players. And today, we pull the veil back on all of them. Today, we expose 1. The billionaire investors and hedge funds fueling Skims' meteoric rise. 2. The beauty and fragrance deals involving corporate giants and licensing networks. 3. The media companies that financed the Kardashian brand long before Skims existed. 4. The tech backers that turned her name into a digital goldmine. 5. The crypto promoters who paid her to hype a token now tied to SEC allegations. 6. And how Kim Kardashian evolved into a private equity player commanding her own fund. Everything you're about to hear is real, documented, and more revealing than the brands themselves. If you want more deep dives into the hidden money behind the world's wealthiest empires, make sure you subscribe to Ghost Ledgers so you never miss an episode. Foundations of an empire. Before Skims, before KKW Beauty, before billion-dollar valuations. Kim Kardashian had a single, powerful income engine, television. In 2007, producer Ryan Seacrest and Bunim Murray Productions pitched E! Network, the idea for keeping up with the Kardashians. E!, owned by NBC Universal, didn't just greenlight the show. They bankrolled the Kardashian brand. Over 20 seasons, the network paid the family escalating salaries, culminating in a contract reported between $100 and $150 million. That money didn't just pay for filming. It funded early business ventures, personal branding infrastructure, legal teams, manufacturing partnerships, and more. This was the first major financial backer of Kim Kardashian. Not Kuwtk, not Thrive Capital, not Goldman Sachs. It was NBC Universal. But as massive as those TV checks were, they were nothing compared to the venture capital and hedge fund investors who entered Kim's orbit when she launched Skims. Skims, the investment superstructure. SKIMS was never built like a celebrity brand. From day one, it was structured like a venture-backed tech startup engineered for scale and global dominance. Early building blocks. Kim Kardashian launched Skims in 2019 with partners Jens Grade and Emma Grade. Jens served as CEO. Emma, already a powerhouse in fashion, brought strategy and operational expertise. Their vision: create a shapewear and apparel company capable of going head-to-head with legacy brands like Spanx. Imaginary Ventures steps in. The first investor to back this vision was Imaginary Ventures, a consumer-focused VC fund launched by Natalie Massenet. Their early capital validated Skims as more than a celebrity venture. It marked it as a category disruptor. Thrive Capital, the political link. The catalyst came next. Thrive Capital, run by Joshua Kushner, led a $154 million Series A, valuing Skims at $1 billion. Joshua Kushner's involvement brought political proximity through his family, ties to Jared Kushner and the previous administration. This is the first moment where Kim Kardashian's empire touched political-adjacent capital, the hedge fund flood. After Thrive, a wave of hedge funds moved in. D1 Capital Partners, founded by Dan Sondheim. Green Oaks, led by Neil Mehta. Lone Pine Capital, founded by Stephen Mandel. Wellington Management, a major global asset manager. Their combined participation pushed Skims to a $3.2 billion valuation, then to $4 billion by 2023. The Goldman Sachs moment. Finally, in 2025, Skims entered a new league. Goldman Sachs's alternatives division led a $225 million round at a $5 billion valuation. They were joined by BDT and MSD Partners, the merchant bank of Byron Trott, Warren Buffett's closest financial advisor, the family office of Michael Dell, billionaire founder of Dell Technologies. Skims no longer resembled a fashion brand. It now looked like a unicorn startup preparing for IPO. But while Skims captured headlines, another part of Kim's empire was quietly built through licensing deals, secretive manufacturers, and global conglomerates. KKW Beauty, the hidden financial network. If Skims is Kim Kardashian's rocket ship, KKW Beauty was her launchpad. The beauty empire began not with ownership, but with licensing. The Lighthouse Connection. In 2009, Kim entered a fragrance deal with Lighthouse Beauty, associated with music executive Kris Jenner and backed partly by 50 Cent's business interests. Lighthouse handled manufacturing, packaging, distribution, supply chain logistics. Kim Kardashian received royalties. No overhead, no manufacturing risk, no operational complexity. This was the beginning of a pattern. Other entities carried the financial risk so Kim could scale the brand. Seed Beauty, the silent powerhouse. When Kim launched KKW Beauty in 2017, her success was built on a secret weapon, Seed Beauty. Seed was responsible for formulations, production, product development, rapid scaling capabilities. They were the engine behind Kylie Cosmetics as well. When Kuwtk later partnered with Kim, Seed filed lawsuits to protect its formulas, proof of how valuable their behind-the-scenes role truly was. Kuwtk's $200 million move. In 2020, Kim Kardashian sold 20% of KKW Beauty to Kuwtk Inc. for $200 million, giving the company a $1 billion valuation. This deal brought Kim global distribution, advanced R&D, manufacturing leverage, and corporate backing from one of the largest beauty companies in the world. Kuwtk CEO Peter Harf, well connected within European billionaire circles, publicly called Kim a modern-day global icon. Then, the quiet consolidation. In 2025, Kuwtk sold its entire stake back to Skims. This move consolidated Kim's beauty and fashion businesses, gave her total control over both brands, simplified future acquisition or IPO potential. It was a masterstroke, a chess move, signaling full centralization of the Kardashian business ecosystem. But while beauty deals were unfolding, another financial engine was propelling Kim's empire. Media giants with billion-dollar war chests. Media, the giants behind the curtain. For over a decade, the Kardashian family's media presence wasn't just entertainment, it was subsidized marketing. NBC Universal, the original backer. Network's long-term investment in keeping up with the Kardashians paid Kim Kardashian millions per year. This cash flow supported early product development, legal teams, branding, digital expansion. Kim wasn't simply earning a salary, she was receiving annual, guaranteed capital infusions. Disney enters the chat. After Kuwtk ended, the family signed a 9-figure deal with Hulu, owned by Disney. Disney's payout cemented their role as a direct financier of the Kardashian brand, allowing Kim to expand Skims and prepare her investment fund, SKKY Partners. Most powerful media companies on Earth, NBC Universal and Disney, helped build Kim Kardashian into a business entity. But while media corporations fueled the front end of her brand, the tech world quietly built digital empire, the tech foundations, Glue Mobile, the game that made millions. In 2014, Kim Kardashian partnered with Glue Mobile to create Kim Kardashian Hollywood. Glue financed everything. Kim lent her persona. The game generated over $70 million in its first year and more than $200 million across its lifetime. For Kim, this was passive equity-free income. For Glue, it was a stock-moving phenomenon. Whale Rock Industries, the digital architects. In 2015, tech firm Whale Rock Industries, led by Lloyd Braun, built subscription apps for the Kardashian sisters. Whale Rock managed coding, servers, e-commerce, content delivery. Nearly 900,000 users subscribed within 48 hours. Kim got the brand expansion. Whale Rock received recurring revenue. Kimoji, the trademark machine. Kimoji became a #1 app in 2015. But behind the emojis and merchandise were shell LLCs, trademark filings, private corporate structures designed to protect IP and minimize liability. This is where celebrity branding meets corporate strategy. But not every partnership in Kim Kardashian's empire came from legitimate corporate circles. Some came from the speculative, unregulated world of crypto. Crypto, the dark money moment. In 2021, Kim Kardashian promoted Ethereum Max, an obscure token created by two little-known crypto promoters, Steve Gentile and Giovanni Perrone. They paid Kim $250,000 for a single Instagram story. What she didn't disclose was the nature or amount of the payment, a violation that led the SEC to fine her $1.26 million. Investigators alleged Gentile and Perrone dumped large amounts of their tokens during the hype. Kim wasn't the architect of the scheme, but her influence made her the face of it. This was the one instance where her empire intersected with true shadow finance. But even that scandal didn't slow her evolution into a power player. Because next, Kim Kardashian attempted to enter the world of private equity. SKKY Partners, Kim's move into high finance. In 2022, Kim Kardashian co-founded SKKY Partners with Jay Sammons, a former powerhouse investor from the Carlyle Group. Sammons brought deep institutional knowledge. Kim brought cultural influence and access. While early fundraising was slower than expected, SKKY eventually secured deals in Truff, Hot Sauce, a viral luxury condiment brand, 111SKIN, a high-end British skincare line with celebrity devotion. These investments were modest, but symbolic. Kim Kardashian had moved from being funded to being the one funding others. Her mother, Kris Jenner, joined as a partner, bringing decades of business acumen. Together, they were no longer just talent. They were becoming financiers. Before we wrap up, if you're finding value in uncovering the power structures behind celebrity empires, hit subscribe to Ghost Ledgers. It helps us dig even deeper. The empire behind the empire. Kim Kardashian's $4 billion empire is built on venture capital giants like Thrive, Green Oaks, Lone Pine, D1, Wellington, corporate muscle from Kuwtk, Seed Beauty, Lighthouse Beauty, tech infrastructure from Glue Mobile and Whale Rock, media funding from NBC Universal and Disney, and occasional contact with fringe players like Ethereum Max's promoters. Behind every product, every launch, every valuation, there is a network of investors, financiers, and silent partners. Kim Kardashian isn't merely a personality. She is a portfolio. A portfolio powered by old money, new money, political money, tech money, and sometimes money that never wants to be seen at all. If you want more deep dives into the power structures and hidden money shaping the modern world, subscribe to Ghost Ledgers. The next investigation is already underway.